Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new LEGO Marvel set, perhaps one of my favorite LEGO Marvel sets ever. That's going to be set number 76193, the Guardian ship, with 1,901 pieces. This set has 6 minifigures and retailed for $149.99 USD or $150. And wow, this is amazing. This set is by far the best ship we've ever gotten from the LEGO Marvel line. There's not a UCS line for LEGO Marvel. However, if there was, this would 100% be in it. I only have 2 problems with the set, and I'll tell you them right off the bat. There isn't a plaque in the front, which is very disappointing, and that Chitauri was included. I think they should have not included the Chitauri and made that Drax instead, and this would have literally been the perfect set. But more on that later. For now, we're going to take a look at all 6 of the minifigures first, then move on to this beautiful, beautiful ship build. All right, the first minifigure we're going to take a look at today is going to be Star-Lord himself, and I've got mixed feelings about this figure. I really like the blaster pieces redone in the light silver color here. I think they're a little more accurate. However, I'm not a fan of the Superman hairpiece in this nougat color. It just does not work for me at all, but I really love the fact they actually used the Owen Grady's Jurassic World face here. I think it's much more accurate to Chris Pratt than the face they reused for like the Winter Soldier and everything. I love the open face Ravager jacket here, very useful for custom Ravager characters, and also nice because it's very similar to what he wore in the very first Guardians movie, and I don't have that figure, so it's nice to get here. And also the maroon, red, and black dual molded legs are incredibly useful. Very happy to get them here. There is an alternate facial expression, so pulling off that hair lets you look at this very nice angry upset face and some really nice back printing as well. Really love the detailing there. A very great figure, definitely one of the best ones in the set, although that hair piece, that's really throwing me. Thor Odinson is our next minifigure, and he looks great here. This minifigure is not exclusive. He also appears in the Compound Battle set, which I'll take a look at very, very soon, if not already. The Stormbreaker build here is the exact same it's always been, and it's very inaccurate and horrible. It's definitely my least favorite part about the set. I really wish they give us a freaking accurate one, but that's never going to happen. The character here has some very nice dark gunmetal gray arms, no leg printing or anything like that, but he's got a very nice torso print and one of these very nice spongy foam capes from the Juniors line. I mean, it's nice because it doesn't bunch up too much at the neck, but it's weird seeing a Juniors cape here, kind of commonplace now. He's got the Aquaman hairpiece in this very nice dark color, which works very well. I love his smiling face there with the full beard. On the back, he's got some very nice lightning eyes and a very angry expression, and pulling up his cape, you can see some of that back printing and everything. Nothing too special, but still a really great minifigure. Love this Thor character. The Rocket Raccoon character uses a brand new head mold, which at the time is exclusive to this set. Some very nice goggles printed on top, and the fur is brown, not gray, which is a very nice change of pace for the character. He's got a very nice unique build for a gun here, which is nothing like I've ever seen before. And it's got a very nice printed keypad piece there. The tail, of course, is also done in brown as well. On the back, you can see he's got a very nice print for his scarf, but I hate everything else about this character. The torso and the legs do not work for me. The fact that it's all one solid dark brown is atrocious. They really should have given him different hands, different arms, maybe like just not even gone blue, not gray, blue. I just don't like the fact that everything's so uniform. He looks like he's in a jumpsuit, and it just does not look good to me at all. It is not a great minifigure. I love the head mold. I really do. I think it's the best one we've ever gotten, but the torso definitely needs an update. Other than that, though, great figure. Happy to have him here. All right, Groot is our next character, and interesting choice again here with the coloring, but I kind of dig it, not going to lie. I really think it's unique, and it matches the brick heads we got for him. It's also the first time we've ever had a Groot with leg printing, and I'm thoroughly impressed. The continuance from the torso to the hips to the legs to the feet is very well done, and it's one of the most detailed figures ever. No sided leg printing or arm printing, but that's a-okay. On the back, it just kind of continues the very nice tree design, and I really like his facial expression there as well. I think it's some very nice printing, and there's even some green coloring at the top. A really accurate figure, and definitely something that I'm really, really enjoying here. I think it's a very, very good design. I hope we get, more detailed figures like this in the future. All right, the last hero of the set is going to be Bellatrix Lestrange. Mantis. Really his facial prints kind of get me there. But the character looks pretty decent. Not too much, it's not very different from their last appearance in the Ravager attack set. No leg printing, very nice kind of plain torso printing there. Very nice green design, and I love her hairpiece. It is a very nice rubber with some antennas dual molded on. It's a little difficult to get off, but you can see it's a very nice squishy rubber. She shares the facial expression with Bellatrix Lestrange, so you have that very nice angry expression on the back. I think it works decently well for Mantis, but again, reuse facial expression. Oh well. Very nice detailing on the back. No arm printing. Pretty nice figure. Like I said, it's very similar to the first time I got this minifigure, which no problems with that. I mean, that was a great figure too. And honestly, I'm surprised they didn't just reuse that figure entirely, but the torso print is unique. I lied, Mantis was not the last Guardians figure. Here we have Drax, the Destroyer. He's just standing so incredibly still, you can't see him. It's almost like the designers forgot to include the last member of the Guardians team. That'd be terrible, but at least we got, this Drax figure right here. All right, and the final character in the set is going to be this Chitauri Warrior. He's got a very nice build for a gun there, and this figure is the exact same one that appears in the Compound Battle and the Black Panther's Dragon Flyer. No arm or leg printing, but he's got a nice facial expression, some good torso printing, and then some decent printing on the back. All right, so here we have the Guardian ship, and there's a very, very nice, sharp black stand included with it. Right now, I have the ship posed downwards. Technically, you're supposed to have the ship positioned like this, and that looks super, super cool. However, you can't see quite as much of it, and I figured for an opening, it'd be better to go the other way. But I really do like this as well, and it's really nice because the ship has pretty much full rotatability, so you can turn it whichever way you want to get some really nice dynamic poses. Now it's kind of sideways. You can have it spinning down. It's really, really nice, and this really, really cool stand. Pulling it off, though, is relatively easy. You just got to pull straight up, and it sits on the protecting pins. And then there's two smaller ones there. You can see on the bottom, it just kind of hooks into all four of those squares. It's a very, very nice design, but we're going to get rid of that so we can look at really just the ship as a whole. So starting at the front, we have a very nice printed purple cockpit piece, and this can be lifted up, and you can see straight onto the inside of the ship. But if that's not enough room for you, you can also pull up the front cockpit here. And there are two seats, one for Star-Lord, one for Rocket Raccoon. You have to put Rocket Raccoon in the front seat because he stands there, and you put him anywhere else, he doesn't fit, but you can close the ship with him inside. So that works very, very well. And there's some really nice gear pieces to control the ship there. Nothing in the front, though. I guess you have to pretend it's printed on the back of the purple piece there. Then you can actually reach inside the ship here. Both of these top panels come off. You can pull this one off, and then you can pop up this guy as well. And so that comes off, and then you got a ton of space inside here. And I'll show you that a little more detail in a second, but that's how much space you're looking at. On the back, you actually have two thrusters, and then these, you can put them back, you can open them. They're very, very posable, and I did just break the clasps on this one, but that's a-okay. It's very, very secure, and they're not going to wobble about because they have so many different hinge connections and everything. Once you position them, they're not going anywhere. There's some really nice greebling as well, and I really like how they're not identical. There's like differences here, like there's different patterns and everything. So it's kind of unique. So it's not just like uniform because the Guardian ship was never uniform. And then we have two stickers on the inside here. And on the outside, there's little flaps. So you can open those up if you want. I don't think that looks very good. I like keeping them in place there. The wings are completely solid. You can't really move anything except for this piece in the bottom. You can close that or open it more if you want. And everything else is locked in place. But I mean, those are bendy, do with that what you will. On the bottom of the ship, you can see there's these really nice propulsors. They're twice the size of the ones from the earlier versions of the ship. They work very well, and they really, really looking impressive. From the front, this is incredibly impressive. I like how everything's kind of tiled off and there's no gaps in the ship. Everything's really solid and nothing's really going to move around. It's all locked in place. On the top, we have a couple of stickers. We have this circular sticker here on the 3x3. We got a couple of 2x2, square stickers on there. There's 4 of them. Then some very nice greebling as well to kind of break up just the plain orange lines. I think that works really, really well. And that's pretty much all I have for the exterior build of the ship. Moving in, you can see that down here. Let's get some light in there. We have a very nice sticker there for Gamora when they're trying to find her, along with a donut, probably from Thor. And on the other side, we have a very nice coffee machine with a little cup. And then clips there you can put different weapons on. There's a lot of clips in there. Then there's 2 seats as well. And then a little holding cell in the back with some very nice like jetpack pieces and probably like a spacesuit or something. But let's put all the Guardians inside for you real quick. All right, so up front here, we have both Star-Lord and Rocket Raccoon. Then moving into the back, we got Thor, Mantis sitting down, and then Groot. And then, while not technically a Guardian, you can also fit the Chitauri Warrior in there because there's a ton of extra space. You can pretend it's a little jail cell. Then you can take Rocket's gun, and then there's a ton of different clips. You can just clip that into place there as well if you want to. And it takes some positioning, but you can get it to hang very, very well, just kind of sitting there. And then, of course, you can cover that up, and then all the Guardians do fit inside. And there's also enough space that if you wanted to have Drax and Gamora from previous sets and add them in the back, you can as well. And then you can just kind of cover everything up and that slots into place very nicely. 1 and 2. And that looks really nice. I love the different window pieces, the Exonite shield, the bucket handles. It's really, really well designed. Everything about this ship is actually perfect. And I just love how imposing it looks on display. Seriously though, I don't think I can gush about this set enough. I mean, look how amazing that looks on display. This is like the ultimate Marvel display piece. It goes right up there with the Infinity Gauntlet and the Iron Man helmet. And oh wow, I'm just blown away by how impressive this is. It's literally, I think, the perfect version of this ship. I don't think you could ever get a better one. I mean, look at it. There's literally every single detail is accounted for. The only problem I have with this set is that it doesn't have a plaque in front. I think it'd be so cool to have just like something covering like right there, much like you see with the Star Wars sets or with like the Infinity Gauntlet, something that just says Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardian ship, or just something cool with some facts about it. That would have made this so much better. I think it's amazing that we actually got this black display stand. It's super solid too, like nothing on there is coming apart. And despite how heavy it is, the ship is not coming off anywhere. That's pretty much all I got for the build. I know I just gushed about it for a while, but hey, my video, I can do what I want. Let's take a look at the box and instruction manual real quick and then pop back for the final verdict. All right, here's the box, and I absolutely love the design here. We have the really nice Infinity Saga style with the nice comic panels on the side, minifigures on the bottom, and real-life Thanos in the corner there. Looks super imposing, super menacing. Love that. The space design as well is pulled literally straight from the movie. If you just turn the ship into that Lego, you literally have a scene from Avengers Endgame. So I think it's really cool we got that as well. And then on the back of the set, we get a couple of pictures of the interior. We have Thor drinking and eating his donuts and coffee. We got Groot standing in the back with some more pictures of how the Greebling and everything looks. We got a picture of the play features, how to open and move it. Then the fact you can like spin it around, have it like launching upward and downward and everything. It's super neat. Then of course, Lego-ized Thanos as well with some more comic panels. Just looks amazing. Really great box art. All right, here's the instruction manual, and this looks really great. Same picture on the front. It's a very thick bound book. I mean, as it should be. It's a really large set. We got the wind power on the back, and then the parts list, and then we have more parts list, and then advertisement for the other sets in the line. I think it's really cool because this is how this set originally got revealed from a checklist on the back, so it's nice to see it here. And then continuing, that's it. It's really just how to display it, how to put it onto the stand and everything. Not too much else. It's a very, very large and thick instruction manual, but a pretty basic one nonetheless. All right, final verdict time. I really wish I could have talked about the build for longer, but I kind of ran out of things to say that wasn't just me gushing about how good it was. There are no flaws, and the wings are incredibly sturdy. The room inside is impressive. You can fit all the Guardians included with room to spare as well. There's so many different details and stickers and designs. It's just perfect. Everything about it is 100% perfect. The minifigures included are amazing. For the price, I think this is more than fair. You're getting just about 2,000 pieces for $150. Really great price per piece ratio right there. And honestly, I would have paid way more to get a display model as gorgeous as this. The Guardians of the Galaxy have always been my favorite movie, my favorite superhero team. So it's so nice to get a ship like this. I just really, really wish we could have gotten the Milano instead of the Benatar. I think the Benatar is great, don't get me wrong, but Milano is the original, and it would have been so nice to get like a UCS style Milano. But hey, the Benatar is great, and I have a feeling it's going to be their ship from now on, so it is great to get it in Lego form. And maybe, who knows, if this sells well, we might be able to get a Milano at some point to go next to the Benatar, and that would come with Drax and Gamora, and we can get the full Guardians team. That's pretty much all I got to say for this video, though. Just a ton of super positive. Oh, I forgot to rank it. Sorry. 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Literally the best set I have in my collection at the current moment. Make sure to leave your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Will you get it? I know it's very expensive, but if you have the money to spare, I think it is 100% worth the investment. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, you guys are awesome. Stay tuned for the comparison between this and the 2018 version. It's going to be a very quick video, but it's going to be fun to take a look at how much Lego has changed over the 3 years it's been. That's all I got for you today, though. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the very next video, and I want you all to have a fantastic and safe rest of your day.